serious. I expect you guys to be honest and respectful, but you don't have to be serious. Alright, so first, let's talk about like what the changes are. Okay, so Twitch made a big announcement yesterday. There's gonna be a lot of changes to subscriptions coming up in the very near future. So let me pull up the information so that you can see. New subscription tiers coming to Twitch. Let me zoom in. Boom, new subscription tiers coming to Twitch. Alright, so there's a couple of different parts to this article. So first of all, the biggest thing that we're going to talk about is the new subscription tiers. So you're no longer going to have just $5 subs. You're going to be able to subscribe to Twitch partners for $9.99 a month and $24.99 a month if you choose. So there's going to be 3 different subscription tiers. What a great looking site. Thank you, Chef. It's called streamersquare.com. They're pretty awesome. So yeah, you can see like a little screenshot of what it looks like here. So you got your normal $4.99. Your Twitch Prime subscription is still gonna be a $4.99 sub. So you can't use your Twitch Prime to get like the max sub. It's still gonna be like a $5 value sub. But yeah, so you'll be able to select $9.99 or even $24.99 a month. So that's kind of the big thing. Now they also made a couple other announcements. Some of the stuff that's gonna be like, it's a win-win-win-win for everybody. So new emote tiers. In the past, the emote tiers were really kind of tough. Like for us to get new emotes, it was from 500 subs, you unlock 5 new emotes for a total of 15. And then the next jump was 1,000 subs for your next unlock of 5 more. So they've actually reworked the entire system. So instead of the 14 different tiers, there's actually 50 now. So it's going to be a lot easier to unlock emotes. So right now where we're at, we actually get 5 more emotes right now. Just for our current sub count, we're going to have 5 new emote slots. So we're going to talk about that as well. We're going to come up with some ideas. I've already talked to Dan about some ideas. And the cool thing is now the next jump is at 600 subs versus 1,000. So we're actually only like 50-ish subs away from getting another emote, which is pretty cool. So then, so where we are, we're right here at 500, right? We get another emote at 600 and then another emote at 700. So it goes up by 100 in this little bracket up to 1,000, and then it starts jumping by 200. So that's really good for us and a lot of partners. You're gonna see a lot of partners add some more emotes. So for your $5 sub, you're probably gonna get more emotes for that. So that's cool. That's awesome. One of the things about the emote slots is with the new subscription tiers, you are actually partners can make those emotes or make any emotes exclusive to certain tiers. So let's say they have maybe a couple emotes that only the top tier unlocks, or maybe, you know, the second tier and higher unlocks or something. So that is something that partners can do. And I don't know exactly like how many they can designate to different slots, but I know that they can have at least 1 for each slot, but I'm sure it's like probably like any number where they want to shift things. So that is a thing that could be a thing for partners. The cool thing is they're going to be rolling this out eventually where emote slots are going to become permanent. Now this doesn't mean a lot to you guys as a viewer, like you guys don't think about these things, but it's actually like been an annoyance where, you know, you hit like, if a partner hits like the 1,000 sub mark, and that's fantastic, they're riding a high right now, right? They've just gotten so many subs from streaming a certain game. They're at their peak, and they get new emote slots, and then, you know, things kind of slow down a bit. The subs kind of drop off, and they go under 1,000, and they can't change out their emotes unless they directly talk to partner help and kind of work something out. But now, you know, rolling out, I think it's gonna be maybe. I think it says this is once the beta launches. So emote slots are gonna become permanent. So if we ever hit 1,000 subs, we'll always have those new unlocks. Will not like jump. Like if you fall below, you're not gonna get those cut off. So that's pretty cool because that's definitely been like when we were just around 500 and kept going back and forth. That was kind of like a really kind of like annoying thing to have to deal with. I was like, I'm like, I was just at 500 and then, you know, the next day I just lost like 10 subs and now I can't do anything with my emotes. So our emote slot's really important. Yeah, for sure. I think they're important for most streamers. Like, you know, having more emotes is enticing for people to sub. And it's also really cool. Like, you know, Dan's Gaming is probably like one of the most common emotes you see around Twitch because he has so many slots and he's got so many facial expressions, right? You sub to him and you get access to all of these like cool facial expressions. So yeah, it's definitely very important. What's up, Tynes? So a couple other small little changes. If you are a first-time sub, you'll actually be able to include a message when you sub. So you know how when you resub, you can type a little message? First-time subs will not have this feature. Like I said, you can designate exclusive emotes for different tiers. Integration with the Twitch app for different subscriber roles. And Twitch has already been working with things like Streamlabs, Muxy, etc. to have different alerts and stuff for different tiers. So again, it's not really something like on the viewer side you really think about really. But for streamers, it's obviously a good thing that they're already in touch with the services that we use. And then, let's see, a self-service upload tool for emotes. So again, this is just for us, like making it easier for us to get new emotes out. The viewers will be able to see if you like have an emote that's like at the next tier. Like let's say, you know, we were trying to push for 600. I could show you guys what emote is gonna come at 600 subs. And so that can be another way to like, you know, encourage people to subscribe. And finally, this is really, really awesome here, guys. The ability to gift channel subs to other people. Yes! Yes, 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 yes. You're going to be able to gift subs to other people. That's awesome. That's fantastic. So yeah, that is the gist of what is announced without too much of my own input. And now we can talk about, you know, our thoughts about things. So like we just finished talking, I just mentioned the gifting things. I love this. This is fantastic. I have been asking for this for so long. You know, I'm really excited for this. You know, we can do giveaways for this kind of stuff. You know, if I see like standout members in chat that I just want to be like, you know what? Like, you've been really awesome lately. Thank you for being around. Like, here you go. Have a sub. Get access to the emotes. Like, I love this. This is so good. It just is like, oh, yes. Yes. Okay, so yeah, that's, I think, is everyone's happy, right? No one can complain about that. This is all kind of small things. I don't really have any comments on this. You know, the permanent emote slots we just discussed, that's awesome. So I do want to discuss the big thing, which is the new pricing tiers. Yeah, it would come out of your own pocket. Like, well, what do you mean by that, Tobin? I assume this comes out of the streamer's pocket? Like, I'm not really sure what the breakdown is, but like, if I give someone a sub, then I'm obviously paying $5 for them, right? Now, I would assume that like you still get that split with the partner in Twitch. I don't think that changes. You get a sub, you get a sub, you get a sub. Do gifted subs count for your subscriber count? I'm assuming yes. It's not like free subs. Gifted subs doesn't mean that you can give away free subs. It just means that you're paying for someone else. So I think everything still stands the same. Like if I pay $5 for, you know, Wish Lady to sub, then you know, it's still a sub. It still counts, right? Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna look at for questions. Well, let me give my thoughts on everything first. And then you guys, if you guys have questions, I'll try my best to answer it based on what I know. I know as much as you guys know though, now that it's out. That's, I can tell you that. So the tiers is a really interesting thing. At first I was like, wow, this is cool. Like, this is like GameWisp or Patreon, right? Like, I already have a GameWisp. I offer different tiers and I give people rewards for that. That's fantastic. I do have some concerns for sure. One of my concerns is there's a fly buzzing around. Another concern I have is the revenue split between, and I think a lot of you guys have this question too, because Twitch hasn't answered this. I don't know this yet either. I don't know what the split is between Twitch and partners. I'm hoping to find that out soon. I may not be able to say, probably won't be able to say anything, but I'm hoping Twitch kind of makes this more open, even if it's just like a baseline of what the split would be, like at the most or the least or whatever. Some type of information, because I think that's the biggest thing where, okay, so right now you have the $5 subs. Everyone has an idea of what that split is. Now, if they took that same percentage and took it to the higher tiers, that's a lot of money, like, that just is getting lost. Like, that's being sent to Twitch instead of the streamer. So if you tip a streamer $25, they get, like, probably, like, 24 of the dollars, right? There's, like, a little bit of PayPal fees and stuff. You know, you give a streamer 2,500 bits, they're getting the full $25. So for a subscription, you know, if the split is where it is right now, if it scales that way, like that's a loss of revenue for streamers. Like if someone has $25 and they want to sub or they want to tip, I mean, streamers aren't going to be inclined to be like, oh, you should sub, because that's going to be actually a lot of lost revenue. What's up, Mushmiser? They have not said, Board Nerdy, they have not said. They have not said to us, they have not said in public. I don't know. I would think that they understand that they can't do that. I feel like they have to know that wouldn't be very viable. And I think that's why they haven't said anything. But yeah, so I know that a lot of viewers are concerned because, you know, there's a lot of people that like to support that extra mile. Some of you guys tip and give bits and stuff. And you'd be tempted to up your sub, but that's a huge question that I think they need to make that public. You know, obviously they can't say it's definitely like a contract to contract basis, but they need to give some type of like basic baseline split or something. What's up, Pound Soul? My 2 cents, I think Twitch is implementing this to make money. Yes, of course. They try to take down donating down by the bit option, now a bigger sub option. It's greedy in my opinion. I expect them to take the same rates for any subs. I mean, I don't think it's greedy that they want to make money. Right? That's kind of like why, I mean, they're a company. Of course they're trying to make money. If you think they're doing this for the goodness of the heart, no, obviously. But that's not a bad thing. It just depends on, you know, how the split is. If somebody subs for $25, the odds of resubbing and paying the $25 again are higher than a one-time donation of $25. That is true, but if, I already have a lot of people have GameWiz and Patreons. Why would I encourage people to sub on Twitch if I'm getting so much less? And on GameWiz we have like incentives and stuff. So yeah, the odds are higher, but I mean, then you would need like, you know, a couple more months of that just to make that same amount. And then you're always losing that amount. The main grievance people are going to have with the new subsystem is it's a class system now, and people don't want to be considered lower class, but it's on the streamers to ensure that every sub feels the same, but it's also on the subs themselves to not be so petty that they let their sub tiers of others affect them. My thing with the tiers is I only support it if the support goes to the streamer. I choose to sub to a channel to support the streamer and channel. I would be bothered if a majority of my money was lost from the streamer who didn't get a majority of it now, you know? I don't agree with the greed op. I don't agree with the argument that this is greedy. Like I said, you already have Patreon and Game Wisp out there. I have a Game Wisp. I don't think I'm greedy. I don't push it. I'm not like, oh, I'm not gonna talk to you unless you're a Game Wisp sub. Get out of here. It's totally like, it's a total optional way if you want to support monthly, and you don't want to like, you just want to have a consistent support, and maybe you get some cool little benefits out of it. Like I do the drawings and stuff. There's some benefits out of it. So if they bring that to Twitch, and I don't have to have like a third-party site, I mean that's awesome, like, right? Like it just makes things easier. What's up, Dark Berserker? Which is better, donations or Game Wisp? So Game Wisp and Patreon, depending on the person's page, they tend to give you rewards for it. So if you're looking to get some cool stuff out of it, you should check that person's, if they have a Game Wisp or Patreon page. Or in the future, if they have different sub tiers with different benefits, then you can consider that. Like I always say, if you have $5, you want to give a streamer $5, and you're not a sub, and you can choose between donating, bits, or subscribing. I say sub. Like, yes, I get less out of the $5 than if you give me 500 bits, but you get cool stuff. You get emotes out of it. You get the Discord role, depending on the streamer, you get different like little benefits. And the emotes for me is like the biggest thing. Pound Salt, I can answer that at a later time, but let's focus on just like the tiers and stuff and what we're talking about now. Watched them drop frames yesterday, no pun, and they mentioned that higher tiers can get exclusive emotes. Yes, so this is definitely an interesting thing. So the height, like as a partner, I could be like, okay, I have a couple emotes for higher tiers at the $25 tier, a couple of emotes at the $10 tier that are exclusive to those tiers. Do I think that this will happen? Maybe not so much immediately. And I'm not talking about myself, I'm just talking about overall. Do I think people are gonna do this? Yes, eventually, yes. Do I think people are gonna offer benefits for higher tiers? Absolutely. I don't think right off the bat you're gonna see a lot of streamers be like, oh, nothing's changing. Nothing's changing, guys. You can sub higher if you want, but it's not gonna change. But I think truly eventually, like in a year's time especially, probably less than that, it's gonna become just a culture. Like people are gonna forget. Like, how many people thought bits were, like, ridiculous? I looked at the bits thing and I was like, this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Now, a majority of my tips are actually bits and not actual donations. So, bits have become a huge thing, and it just becomes, like, the norm. It becomes the norm, you get used to it, and then you're gonna see, you're gonna see streamers have different benefits for different tiers. So it's up to you. It's not Twitch's fault. It's not Twitch being bad for offering it. It's up to the streamer. It's up to you guys to make choices with your viewer count, with your commitment to a community, with your money, what streamers you want to support based on, what they do. If you like a streamer that has different plans, and you're like, dude, for $25 I get all this stuff from the streamer? That's awesome, I'm gonna do that. Or if you see that and you're like, wow, this streamer just clearly cares about higher sub tiers, whatever, like they're just trying to make money, I don't wanna watch them. That's you guys, that's the power of you guys. I know a lot of you guys are asking about what I'm gonna do. There's a lot going on, I'm trying to read everything. So, I know you guys are probably really concerned about what I'm gonna do. As of right now, I don't have any plans for the higher tiers. I have been thinking about maybe doing like one special emote for the highest tier, like a golden emote that we change every few months. Because I know people are gonna probably sign up for it anyways. So, I'm definitely interested in your thoughts on that. I'm thinking just one emote for the highest tier, like a cool golden little fun emote. I'm not gonna move one of my current emotes. It's gonna be its own little thing. So I'm not gonna take away one of your emotes. We do get like 5 more. So I was thinking about doing that. Not a golden fish molly. Not a golden fish molly. It's generally being viewed as a positive thing. I think as a side of you greatest streamers in tiers. That's definitely a side effect, LCOTR, but that's gonna vary between streamers. Highest tier gets fish molly. Damn it. I'm not doing any moly. It should be a trollish emote. Yeah, I was thinking like a golden like booker or something, and maybe every couple months we change it to something, to a different golden, like a golden version of our current emotes. No golden fish thing. Unsub. I think our thought on the sub tiers depends on your thoughts on the sub tiers. You need to wait until you see what the cut is, and then you need to let us know. I will for sure let you know. And again, I probably can't say what the split will be unless they say it themselves. But I can make a recommendation. Like when I find out, I can say, all right, guys, so this is available. You can sub for 25 bucks a month, or if you want to donate 25 bucks a month, I'll tell you which one is better. Or, like, I guess how bad... Because, like, I mean, giving 25 bucks directly is always going to be better. Even if Twitch... Unless Twitch didn't take a cut, which would be impossible, you know, unless I offered benefits, subbing for this to this channel at a higher tier is probably not going to be worth your money. But you can indicate happy face or sad face. Yeah, of course, of course. What's up, Flamby? How about a golden potato? Could do a golden potato. I think what it'll be like something where, you know, we'll start with something, and then maybe after 3 months, the higher tiers can vote on what they want to see next, and it'll just be like one emote that they get. That's just like a thing. But in terms of okay, so there's another aspect that we haven't talked about yet, and you guys have mentioned this, and it's like streamers are gonna treat sub tiers differently. Short answer, yes. I think that it's gonna be very dependent on the like streamer to streamer. Some streamers can get away with like only like acknowledging, you know, the higher subs or whatever, like giving the higher subs better benefits. It's interesting because, like, I don't know, it's gonna really depend on the streamer, like whether you feel like your $5 sub is valuable or not. You know, I will say that I think that at like my level, you know, I'm a small to mid tier streamer, I guess. You know, like I'm trying to form what I'm trying to say. I'm not really sure exactly what I'm trying to say. I guess I just like I don't know, man. Like larger streamers like can just, like, I'm not saying they will, but it's easier for them to just pay attention to like having sub-only chat, having a higher tier sub-only chat, etc., etc. Like, and it's not because they're like greedy or bad people, but it's just because their community gets so big where you know, they can't even read their chat anymore, or their chat gets so toxic. I mean, if you see the big streamers with an open chat, it's very easy for like to have toxic comments all the time, and there's just nothing worth reading, and it just gets, you know, then they only read donations and stuff. So I mean, what's the difference, like if they're paying through Twitch or paying to get their name on screen, you know, to have their message on screen? Look, you should take it up. I would love to this channel. Yeah, I mean, I've opted into it, so it will be an option, but I don't know how much I'm personally gonna like push it, like how much I'm personally gonna do things with it. I don't know, and it wouldn't be like, I don't think it's a bad thing to offer benefits for higher tiers. I feel like a lot of people right now are just like, why would I give a streamer $25 a month? That's ridiculous. Like, that's way too much money. Like, what do they think, we're made of money? And this isn't for you. This is for the people that already do that already give, you know, extra money a month besides outside of subbing. This is for those people. Like, if you aren't tipping like more than $5 and you think it's ridiculous, that's fine. But yeah, this isn't this isn't geared to you. Anyways. I've seen streamers with 10K of viewers and they have really still chat. I don't think it's too much of a worry, to be honest. Of course, Food, of course. Chats on the several thousand view streams worth this in my opinion most of the time. Yeah, of course it's not. I'm not saying like every stream is like that, but yeah. What's up, Kang? I'm trying to read your guys' messages. I know I've missed a lot. I know, I feel like my thoughts on this have actually like changed overnight. Cause I feel like just sleeping on it, like I was like, oh, like that's really scummy if you like people were gonna offer different benefits for different tiers, but I'm like, well, I actually already do this with GameWisp. It's just not directly integrated onto Twitch. You know, like you can sub for more than $5, but like you guys, because I already have this, you guys know, like I treat everybody the same. Like I encourage you guys to hang out, sub or not sub, and I know that a lot of people are concerned about feeling bad that they can't sub to the higher tiers. It's kind of like a tricky thing because of course streamers are gonna like be like shout out people that sub at a higher tier or give money. Like it's not like it's gonna pop up on screen and then people are just gonna ignore it. So that it kind of already happens, but not in like such like a, oh, like you're a non-sub, you're a level 1 sub, like no, that doesn't matter. You know, it's tricky. Highest tier should get to crash in your apartment for a weekend. What's up, Cilio? I do think that creating tiers put pressure on people not to pick what is the low sub tier. I think it's different to GameWisp because it's Twitch. If Loco would prefer $10 sub to $5 sub plus $5, then they can add sub at $5, but I can't put more than that. Yeah, but I'm not asking. That's the problem. Okay, this is the problem. That message is the problem where you're like, I'm subbed on here and I'm subbed on here and I would change it for this for the same amount, but I can't give more than that. And that second part is where I want you guys to just pluck that out of your head. Pluck that thought out of your head that, oh, I can't give more. You are subbed already to one thing. That's awesome. You're subbed to 2 things. Jesus. You thinking that you need to give more is a problem. Like, there should be no feeling of pressure that you need to sub or give money or something to just feel like you're happy with the stream. And I feel like I try my best, and maybe it's not just like you guys don't feel this way to me, but I feel like I try my best to make sure everyone feels the same. Everyone feels welcome. Like, you know, we do very rare sub-only things. You know, so I don't want you guys thinking, oh, I can't sub at a higher tier. Why sub at all? Like, this is like a very destructive pattern of thinking. And I feel like most streamers would like grab you and just shake you and be like, stop saying that, chat. We don't want you to say that. You know, we don't want you to feel bad that you're not subbed at all, or, you know, that level 1, like a $5 sub is not enough anymore because, you know, it sounds like cheesy and whatever, fake or whatever, but it's just like, you know, we truly like any support is awesome. Like everything makes a difference. Like you being here counts as a view. That helps. You know, you interacting in chat, you help create the community. You giving $5 a month. There's 500 of you that give $5 a month. That's freaking fantastic. Like that's incredible. Like, you know, just I don't like that you guys think that way. And I hope that I don't do anything to make you guys feel like some people are better than others. You know. Oh my god, I've been talking so much. I can't feel bad because I can't purchase a Loco house. Feels bad, man. Ultimately, if a streamer is only offering any amount to higher tiers and maybe bonus with something they use, but no other difference, is literally no downside. I don't sub to any channels anymore, as I don't want to financially support Twitch. I sub to Loco through GameWisp because I believe in supporting the streamer the most I can afford to. Okay. Yeah, I mean, like, you know, Cilio. Unfortunately, it's not always the streamer that makes non-subs feel less important, but the chat community can have a huge impact on how they feel. So I do know that, so if you have like more examples, Twist, I would be interested. You know, I don't think that we do anything like that. Like we don't like make fun of or do anything against non-subs or anything. Also, they haven't said anything about like subscriber badges or anything, so I'm not sure like if in chat people are gonna look different for different tiers. I don't think I would want that. Or at least if it's an option, I wouldn't do it, I don't think. I have to sneeze really bad. That's why I'm making this face that I'm really confused. It's actually because I'm holding back a sneeze. Of course, BNG, of course. I usually can only sub to 2 here at a time. I try to rotate between folks I like. Speaking of, I think I can sub here. Minion, please. Bernie, yes, this is true. I do talk a lot normally. In your experience over the last few years, what is the most effective way for viewers to get a donation to you if you don't mind discussing that? I don't mind discussing that. Let me make sure I catch up on everything else. Subbing at the lowest tier and tipping the other $20 would be the best option rather than subbing at the highest level. If my main interest is support streamer, would you agree with the statement? I can't say for certain, Toylana, until I get more information about Twitch. Twitch is split, but there are benefits of subbing at a higher tier in general, like regardless of the split. Like, okay, so a $25 subs counts as six subscriber counts towards the next emote. It gets kind of complicated to explain, but like this tier thing, if you sub at the $25 tier, you count towards 6 to getting the next slot. So yeah, that's a benefit. That's cool. That's a nice little plus. Let's say you like the streamer offers a lot of benefits, and there's maybe no benefits for tipping. Like, let's say you sub for $25, you get access to this person's Snapchat and custom art and all these cool like private games, you know, all these cool little benefits. And then this is gonna happen. This is 100% gonna happen. Not to every streamer, but some streamers will do this, and I don't think there's any problem with it. You know, you could get direct benefits for that. So it's not like a flat like, oh, subbing's better, donating's better. It's gonna be dependent from stream to stream. On my stream, you know, we'll see. We'll see how things go. I just don't know how it's gonna go right now. I think the only thing I'm thinking about changing is maybe one emote for the highest tier, a golden fun little emote. That's the only thing that I've come up with. It's Twitch cutting to GameWist. 100%. GameWist and Patreon, yes. Yes, King Solar. Towards the emote slots. Towards the emote slots. Hey, Humar. A lot of people have the mindset that they don't want to support Twitch. Thank you guys for the bits. Top of Chad. A lot of people have the mindset that they don't want to support Twitch and just want to support the streamer. Can you comment on how this is a flawed mindset, because supporting Twitch supports you as well. If people can spend their money how they would like, you know, I support Twitch, obviously. If people feel like Twitch they don't want to give money to Twitch, I mean, that's not an uncommon mindset. You know, I personally support Twitch. I buy bits. I like using bits. I love supporting Twitch. Twitch supports me. I kind of have a job because of this platform. But I'm not gonna be like, oh, you can only use bits. You can only sub. You can't use all these extra outside options because it doesn't directly support Twitch. You do what you want. You do what you want. I'm not gonna tell people to change their mindsets, but that is my stance. You're one of the nice people on Twitch for being open, but in Twitch doing this, they are creating this haves, have-nots in terms of sub levels. Donating extra money for extra benefits already exists. This looks like Twitch seeing the money flying around and wanting more. Of course. 100%. I never said that Twitch isn't doing this because they want money and they want the things that GameWist and Patreon have. That the reason that a lot of streamers, even partners, go outside of Twitch to bring in extra revenue. Of course. 100%. It's not about not giving money to Twitch. I want to support Twitch, but it's the percent of my support that goes to Twitch that matters. Yes, I agree. Again, I wish I could comment on the split. I don't know it. I probably couldn't say anything even if I did. All I could say is whether it would be worth subbing versus donating. But I don't know that information. And I think that it's such like a big thing that Twitch should probably just say something. I really think that Twitch should let people know like the baseline of what the split is for the higher tiers, because you guys care about it and we care about it too. So I think it's important to have that information more open, like they do with the bits. I sub to support you in Twitch. I donate to support only you. Situation upcoming would be that people forget. Oh god, my chat just scrolled down. People forget about donating and thus streamers will make less money in the end. So yeah, that is definitely a concern for me, Tynes. When bits came around, I don't get regular Streamlabs donations nearly as much as I get bits now. Bits is like the big thing. And I understand it because I love playing with bits too. That sounded weird, but the bits are really fun. If that becomes a change and it's like a significant split, then that is definitely an issue. Especially if people jump off of GameWisp, my GameWisp page, and go to subbing on Twitch, and the cut is like so significant that it's like a lot of lost revenue potentially. What's up, DK? Yes, DK, I've seen all your screenshots. Yes. I get that in the quotes. No, I don't, Urza. I do not at all. If you give me 100 bits, or you donate $1 on Streamlabs, I probably actually get a little bit more from bits. It might cost you a little bit more. Oh my gosh. Guys, stop donating while I'm talking about donating. Jesus. $10 for Angmar, abnormal donation. Thank you, Angmar. Thank you guys for all the bits. Jesus. That is not the same though. What's not the same? If you buy 100 bits on Twitch, it costs you about $1.40, right? And if you give a streamer 100 bits, then you know, the streamer gets $1. If you donate $1 on Streamlabs, the streamer gets like 60 cents. But if you choose to cover the PayPal fees, it's gonna cost you about $1.30, and the streamer gets the full $1. You see how that's exactly the same, where the streamer's gonna get that end amount, but it's gonna cost you a little bit extra because you're covering the fee? That's the same thing with the bits. Jesus, Solid Gun, thank you for the 28 months. You get Twitch on the phone live and ask them if the cut is 50. I can't do that. I cannot do that. I am trying to talk to my partner rep about it. What is happening? What is this? What is happening? Heart Ace just subscribed. Oh my goodness.
People are subbing to her show.
Hard Ace CWS, thank you so much for subbing and supporting the stream. You are now officially a full-fledged loony. Thank you very, very much. If I donate $1, it costs 1. If I give you 100 bits, but it costs me over 2. But if you give me 1, I get less than 1. If you give me 100, I get a full 100 bits. Urza. So it's actually the same, more or less. If you choose to cover the cost from PayPal, you save about 25% compared to bits last time I checked. If you choose to cover it, you save about 25%. Who saves? Me? You? What? I'm not sure what your statement is. I donated $50 yesterday. I chose to pay the fee as well. I paid about $52. When is this coming out, the beta? I'm gonna guess it's like the end of this month or into May, maybe? It's soon. They said soon. And I'm gonna guess that soon is very soon. Soon is usually very, very soon. So, It's gonna be like upcoming pretty fast. The biggest thing that I'm excited for about this whole thing is the sub gifting and the new emote slots. We get 5 new emotes for doing nothing, for just having you guys subbed. We don't have to get to the next goal or whatever. We get 5 more emotes. That's awesome. I'm really excited for that. Am I high or are you streaming right now? Lol for 20 reference. Lol. What's up, OP? I was gonna ask how taxes go for streamers. Yes, they're painful. I'm gonna try to stick to just like what we're talking about right now though. Before this becomes like an all day full streamer AMA. Yep, that is true, Urza, that is true. But your point was that, like, I thought your point was that the streamer gets less. But that's what I was saying. Revolution, please. Do we have the Loco Clench back? So I do have a couple of ideas for emotes that I want to do. If you guys have ideas for emotes that you want to see on the channel, you know, let me know. Let me know. I think we're gonna bring a new Loco Clench. I think we're gonna get, I have a couple of ideas, but yeah, if you guys have some ideas, let me know what you want to see. What are the mods made for dinner after the debate ends? What about a higher amount? Does PayPal take the same amount if the tip is 7 versus the 7 Twitch charge? If the tip is $5 versus the 7 Twitch charge. PayPal takes, there's like a percentage. If you go to my Streamlabs page, well, I'm not gonna pull up, but if you go to the Streamlabs page, you can see like, oh, I choose to pay the PayPal fee, and they'll give you like there's like a formula. It's like something 30 cents plus 3% or some kind of jibble jabber, blah blah blah. But emotes. Okay, the Loco Clench is classic King Solar. Confirmed you will let chat know through Twitter, Discord, or somewhere permanent in case we miss a stream what tier or method ends up benefiting you most. Yes, okay. Yeah, so a lot of people asked me this. I didn't answer. So a lot of people are like, this is kind of where it gets confusing. Because people are like, oh, what's better? Subbing at a higher tier? Donating? Bits? Game Wisp? Like, what's the best way to support you? Like, this is like, a lot of you guys have asked this. I don't know about the subbing part yet. I would say like the $5 sub is probably gonna always be your best value, because you're gonna get access to most of the emotes. You're gonna get access to 20 emotes for $5. You can use your Twitch Prime, so it can cost you nothing to get those emotes, which is awesome, and you still support the streamer. The Game Wisp and potentially higher tiers for maybe some other streamers, they will have benefits, rewards, incentives. So you should look into those pages and see if there's stuff you want, more stuff that you can get. Bits and tips for me is like the same. Really, it doesn't matter for me personally. I like bits because they're more fun, but it does cost you a little bit more. A Loco Drive emote. Yeah, Urza. OP, thank you for the 7-month resub. I'm so happy to get to celebrate 7 months. I'm so happy. Even though you forgot my birthday, OP, you weren't here, please. Thank you for the 7 months, OP. What's up, Diana? If I sub for $100, can I get a tax deduction? No. No. Streamers are a charity, so tips and donations and stuff aren't tax deductible. Big cut is closer to 30%, PayPal is closer to 3%. I was a wee bit tipsy. What's up, Prescott? You've got to sell a subscription. You guys know I don't push subbing ever. Ever! When have I ever said, guys, if you're having fun, sub to me. Give me $5. I've never done that. Now, we are gonna be getting close to another emote at 600 subs. So the new slots are definitely beneficial because we can be like, hey, guys, we're actually getting close to getting new emotes. Oh my god, Tines. Stop giving me money when I'm talking about giving me money. $50, can I get an exclusive round of PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds with you now? Kappa, just joking, I will set up for a day of Fish Mole with Kappa. Tines, please. Yeah, Tines, exclusive round of Battlegrounds, let's go. Thank you for the $50, Tines. Guys, if you're having fun, sub to me. Ucha, thank you for the 500 bookers. I appreciate it. Oh my god. Guys, stop. You guys, stop it. Are you serious?
I'm in love with the loco.
Guys,
People
please.
are subbing to her show.
SpongeMob, thank you so much for subbing and supporting this stream. You're now officially a full-fledged loony. Thank you so much. Okay, guys. Rusty, thank you for the 500 bits. Stop begging for money. I'm not begging money. Stop it.
Me, yeah.
Maverick, thank you for the 22 months. Guys, wait till after this discussion, alright? Streamer's so greedy. So my biggest concern about this whole thing, my biggest concern about this whole thing is I don't want you guys to think that you need to support more. Like, I hate that when people say that, when people are like, oh man, like, you know, I wish I could give more. Like, stop. I need my stress ball when people say that, because it's just like, stop thinking that. I don't want you guys thinking that. Please, 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 promise me, chat. Pinky swear you guys will never feel like when you see people like sub at a higher level, you're not like, oh man, I wish I could do that. I can't. Stop it. Stop that line of thinking right now, chat. I'm gonna slap you. It's not that I hate more support. I mean, of course I'm grateful, like, you know, but it's just like, I don't want you to feel like you're not enough. You're not enough. I don't want you to feel like you're not enough, Chad. Listen, please. I'll have to have a meeting with my wife to approve the $24.99 monthly sub. Rusty. What's up, Johnny? I hear you're begging for money. What's up, Hi-Rez? But it's true, it sucks not to be able to support in a meaningful way. You deserve it. But the problem is, you think that you guys think that money is the only way to support a streamer. As you guys are giving me bits, like, it's really hard to say this when you guys just keep giving me bits. I'll just turn off the bits. Money is not the only way to support a stream. And this is very important for, especially for, like, streamers that need, or not need, but are trying to grow. And actually, if you guys know, Renee, she's another streamer. She's a larger streamer, and she actually wrote a really good little blurb or longer post about this. But like, money is not the only way to support a stream in a meaningful way. Yes, of course, streamers need to make money to stream full time and give you guys entertainment as much as we can, but that's not everything. It's far from everything. You guys watching the stream, you guys showing up almost every day, or when you can, or when you want to, you guys being in a stream, you guys are, it's like, oh, thank you, Unlimited, there's the link. You guys being in a stream makes a difference. It makes a difference because the streamer's viewer count is higher. More people want to show up. The streamer's higher on a game listing. So more people will come because of a higher viewer count. You guys chatting in the channel. You guys keep the chat active. You know, you guys help form an awesome community. So that actually makes a big difference too. People stick around a lot of the times, not because of me and my like amazing charm and hilarious jokes and pro gameplay, but people stick around because the chat is freaking friendly as hell and you guys are awesome to talk to, and you guys become friends and hopefully, you know, play games together, which is why we have a Discord that's open to everybody to join, so you guys can make friends and find people to play games with. You know, that all just kind of steamrolls into this big giant community that just hopefully grows. So you guys, like, I'm on such a tangent, but you guys thinking that money only matters is just not the case. So that idea that that guilt that you feel because you can't sub or give anything, don't feel that way. If you're here and the fact that you're typing in the chat right now saying that, like, you're here and supporting the stream already. I'm here for Loco's Pro Driving. Wishwady makes clips of the stream. Like, Wishwady is the clip expert, really. Making clips for the stream, retweeting the stream every day, you know, tweeting at me and talking to me, talking in the Discord. Like, these are all awesome ways. What's up, Starlet? What's up, Captain Flint? These are all awesome additional ways to, like, significantly and meaningfully support a stream. I come back every day in hopes Loco will sing for us. I please spam other channels to support Loco and get banned. I feel bad because I can't support more than just watching and following. Yeah, well, stop thinking that. I'm yelling at you guys now. Don't think that. I just explained how you can support a stream. There's so many ways. There's so many ways. Like following on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. That helps too. That is good for us to be like, hey, I have 5,000 Twitter followers. That's awesome. No, so that makes a difference too. Watching on YouTube, watching past videos, watching highlights and stuff on YouTube too, coming back and be like, hey, I watched this, this was awesome, love it. You guys saying that you guys like the show is helpful. It's meaningful when a viewer's like, hey, I really am enjoying this playthrough, thanks for streaming. Just saying thanks, or, you know, just being like, hey, love this that you did, this, and that. That's cool too, that's meaningful. I came here for the Loco yelling. Mods! She's yelling at us. Using the Amazon link, using affiliate links if you're gonna buy something. If you're gonna buy something on Amazon, check to see if your favorite streamer has an Amazon link. Just ask. If you don't know if they have one, just be like, hey streamer, hey mods, does this person have an Amazon link? Does this person have any referral links for anything? No, just ask. That helps too. That's true. I only follow you on Facebook. Actually, these local emotes more on other channels than I do here. And they can't ban me for secretly advertising. Just know that I'm one of the few who share on Facebook your streams. What's up, Loftus? I love this playthrough of IRL. It's a bit different than my playthrough, but still enjoyable. Yeah, what Bored Nerdy said, Starlet, that's just the level of segregation, which I don't like, it's gonna be hard to segregate your viewers unless you literally have like a higher tier sub-only chat or something. But like, I don't think offering some benefits to different tiers is bad. It just depends on like if you flat out just ignore like lower tiered subs, or I feel like I'm quoting a lot. or non-subs or stuff. I mean, other than that, I mean, if people are subbing $25 a month to get something that's outside of the stream, I mean, that doesn't faze me. I can see Loco play Last of Us. Yes, we will be doing that soon. This is why I put this in the talk show section, because I knew this would be a lengthy discussion. I didn't want people being like, play Last of Us right now, hurry up. That reminds me, if I buy something on Amazon, which is often, as long as I go to the site through your link, it will support you. Yes. Yes. Sometimes I just put on a Loco t-shirt and walk around and advertise. Thanks, Tynes. Thanks. Loco, do you have an Amazon link? Test. You're quoting too much. I'm sorry. Do you get info on what we buy on Amazon through your link, or just get the cut? On what you buy? I can't be like, I can't look at my stuff, like my stats, and be like, oh, Angumar just bought, oh wow, Angumar just bought My Little Pony, the complete collection on DVD and VHS. Wow. But I do see like what items are purchased. I can say, oh, someone bought, you know, someone, not Angumar, bought the Teletubby My Little Pony compilation video. So I guess my current sub stays the same. This comes into effect. Yes. What's up, Mr. Peg? Good choice, Angumar. Who still has a VHS? As long as everyone is treated the same in the stream, I don't think everyone will mind in the future. Yes. Who just bought, Ed, thank you for using my Humble Bundle link. I feel like I want to make like a post, or maybe I'll just like share this video, or like a clip of this video where like I try to like inform viewers of how you can help a channel without just feeling like you need money. And I think it's like very important right now, because like the number of people that have said, oh, but like I feel guilty. I feel guilty for not subbing at a higher tier. What am I gonna do? The number of people that have said that, like, I don't know, like I hate that. And I hope that what I explained helps to shed light on the different ways you can help a stream, as simple as just being here as much as you can, and you know, doing simple little things. But yeah, I mean, but like, it's also like, what's the difference if you see someone, let's say someone donates $50 to the stream, does everyone in chat just feel bad that they can't do that? Or do you guys feel like, dude, that's awesome, thank you, you know, shout out to you for doing that, you know, thank you for doing that kind of thing. I don't know. What's up, Random? What's up, Sweet Natura? It gets forever for me using the link, yes. Oh, you're talking about the Amazon thing? Yes. It is cool that you care. I mean, of course I care. Like, cause I do feel like I don't treat people differently, sub or non-sub, you know, or donator or non-donator. I feel like I don't act any different. I don't feel any different. Of course I feel grateful when someone subs or someone tips. I feel that, like, grateful, but I'm not like ignoring subs or disdaining non-subs or whatever. Makes me feel any better. I don't feel guilty for using my Prime. Dude, you shouldn't feel guilty. I saw someone else say that too, that people differentiate between Prime subs and regular subs, but dude, Prime subs are exactly the same. I don't think, like, because it doesn't cost you any money, we still get our share of the revenue, which is awesome on Amazon's part, but like, it's exactly the same. And in fact, like, I encourage you to keep using your Twitch Prime subs. Keep checking. Like, that's free money that you can just give to a streamer and get stuff out of it. Use it. Also enjoyed your PlayerUnknown's Battleground playing. Please go back to that game sometimes. What's up, Frenzy? Yeah, we'll probably go back soon. We think non-followers are plebs, right? No, Rusty! What's up, Kalmar? Prime subs are better. Prime Master Race. It's a psychological thing that being a sub can make one feel that being 100% part of the community. But what can I do to make you feel more part of the community? Can I say that I don't have any benefits for my subs? No, I can't say that. You guys get emotes, you get a little icon in chat, you guys get to do the please wars, you guys get to be named in my games and die in horrible ways, but I don't have sub-only, like a sub-only mode. I don't like, you know, it's not like I'm only reading sub or, you know, I don't know what else like I could do to make you not feel that way. Hey, thanks, oh damn, your message scrolled up. Thanks, Sly Marksman. Just confirming that trolling is a form of support. No, I will not confirm that. Did I miss the discussion? Yes. We can throw this discussion into, we'll like make a little highlight of it, so if you guys want to rewatch it. I hope I helped shed some light on things. I hope I said things that made some sense to you guys. You know, this was a pretty good discussion, I feel like, but you know, it's kind of hard to say where it's gonna go, but overall, long story short, I think that the tiers are, you know, a cool thing, and it's not like a new thing, and you know, it's gonna, how the environment feels, I think it's gonna vary between from streamer to streamer, and it's up to you guys to, you know, choose how you want to spend your money, if you want to spend your money, and where you want to spend it. I don't fear what a lot of streamers will do with their sub tiers. I fear what some viewers may do. How long will it be before those sub at $24.99 want more than those that sub at $5 and not just more emotes? Most streamers will tell those users to go pound sand, but that then leads to the possibility of the streamer being harassed by people in higher tiers. So you see this problem with some streams and big donators. You already see this problem. Thankfully, I can say that no one from the stream who has supported me has like demanded things or expected things. Like, I'm very grateful. You guys, like, even on GameWist, where I am behind on some stuff, like, you guys are very nice to understand that it's more like, it's optional if you want to donate, but you shouldn't expect anything in return. Of course, I'm going to acknowledge it and say thank you and appreciate it, but, you know, you guys don't ever use that as a, like, leverage for getting stuff, so, but yeah, that can already be a thing, and it's just, I mean, it's just, it already happens. It's not going to change because of this.